Tuesday is simplifying radicals. It's a preview. And when you were in Algebra 1 and Algebra 2, you were asked to simplify the square root of 18. And if you'll remember, simplifying is not pressing the button. Not pressing the button. And what we looked at was the famous perfect squares. The square root of 4 is 2. The square root of 9 is 3. The square root of 16 is 4. Square root of 25 is 5, and so on. Say, I remember that. Thank you very much. We try to say, does 4 go into 18? It does not. Darn it. Does 9 go into 18? It does. So your first step is the square root of 9 and the square root of 2. Square root of 9 and square root of 2. To start with, everyone has their hat on. And then you say, would you please take your hat off? And the square root of 9 says, yes, sir, I'd be glad to. And the square root of 2 is just an obstinate little jerk and goes, no. Really? It goes, no, and keeps his hat on. And we get 3 times the square root of 2. Say, I remember that. All right. Well, we are going to take that quickly to bigger. For example, I might have you go with the 5th root of 96. All right, we have not memorized any 5th roots. We have not done any 5th roots. So we're going to have to list up some 5th roots. So 2 to the 5th. 2 times 2, 4 times 2, 8 times 2, 16 times 2, 32. So the 5th root of 32 is 2. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. That's how we get the numbers. That's how we got 32. Say, does 32 go into 96? In fact, it does 3 times. So we write down, start with your hat on, 32 times 3. We start with 32 times 3. Because 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 5 times is 32, we say take your hat off. It will take its hat off. Take your hat up, obstinate little jerk, will not. Seniors, where are my seniors? Seniors. We used to have a no hat rule in this school. Now hats are fine. But back in the day, there was no hat. So I was teaching this lesson the very first day of Algebra 2. And there was a kid sitting right here with a hat on. It was against the rules then. So I'm saying, the perfect people take their hats off, and obstinate little jerks doesn't do this. I wasn't going to change my lecture. Hi.
Do you have scissors that we can borrow for prom committee?
Yeah, prom committee needs it.
Yeah.
Go sit in my chair and then open the right drawer. And this kid goes, so I'm giving this lecture, and he's wearing a hat, and he goes, I've had enough of this, S-H-I-T. Gets up and storms out of the room. Never came back. A few days later, he was in Malachi's class, and Malachi had them take their hat off too. All right. True story. All right. Well, now we're going to get to things like the 4th root of y to the 9th. All right. Enjoy. Whoa. Hold that. That's right. All right. Hold it properly. Oh my goodness, we're going to have injury. All right. Don't get hurt. Apparently, don't cut Vinny. Your hair almost got cut. Wow, that would have been a suspension. We're going to do this the fraction way, and look how this becomes a fraction. It becomes the fraction of y to the 9 over 4. It always works this way. This one over this one. 9 over 4. The fraction way is really cool and really easy. Believe it or not, the fraction way is the easy way. Weird. So now what we do is make this less. We go and make it into a whole number. I take away 1. Is 8 over 4 a whole number? The answer is yes, so we make this into 8 over 4 and 1 over 4. Cool. 8 over 4, that's just a 2. This is y to the 2nd power. This goes back under a square root of y to the 1/4. That's how that one works. Now let me do one more preview of Tuesday. One more preview of Tuesday. So the 3rd root, 24, x to the 6th, y to the 19th. All right, cube roots. So now we are looking 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. So the cube root of 8 is 2. 3 times 3 times 3 is 27. That's how you get these numbers. Since it's cube, you go 3, 3, 3. And I look and see, 8 goes into 24. First one, everyone keeps their hat on. 8 times 3. It's not a 3. And then with the variables, go to the fraction method. Write this as y to the 6 over 3. That's an x. X to the 6 over 3, y to the 19 over 3. Here's what happens. That becomes a regular old 2. That will not take its hat off. 6 over 3 is 2. That's x squared. 19 over 3 is 18 over 3 a nice whole number? Yes. So we make it into 18 over 3 and 1 over 3. 2 cube root of 3x squared. 18 over 3 just becomes y to the 6th. And this becomes y to the 1/3. And finally, everyone with their hat off gets to sit in front. 2x cubed y 6th. And everyone inside the cube root gets to share one hat of 3y. And that is the preview of Tuesday. All right.